Okay, hi guys, welcome back to Radiant Guardians. Welcome back, you're with Crispy. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, would really appreciate that. And also check out the description box, there you'll find 2 links to a meditation, a link to our Telegram chat group which is Guardian Alliance, and also a link to Ismail Perez's website. Anyway, I did a video yesterday and yeah, according to YouTube, they was not happy about it and they took it down. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to go and have to make another video. And as always, we've got to tiptoe on eggshells when it comes to YouTube, right? Because they've got bots in there. And those bots they've gone and put all kinds of words, right, that don't agree with them into a big massive list. So any word that you may mention on your video, right, it picks up that word and then that's it, you're out. So I just got a warning, that's all I got, because it's my first ever warning, and that's okay, you know. I mean, we have to tiptoe on eggshells, unfortunately. We can't get to the deep truth of the truth and of the matter, whatever matter we're sharing. Okay, so I am gonna share with you, because what I was sharing about was mind control and how mind control works, right? Mind control tactics and blah 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 and all the rest of it, and got too deep into it, and the bots on YouTube didn't like it, and so hence here I am on another day, beautiful day, making a video for you guys. So what's this video going to be about? Well guys, we're going to learn about discernment. Yeah. We're going to learn all about discernment and how to use our discernment, right? And I should have used discernment when I was making my video, otherwise it would not have been taken down. So that was a lesson learnt, right? And sometimes we have to learn these lessons, right? Always. Alright, anyways, I am going to share with you guys about discernment and how we use our discernment when it comes to information that is shared by other groups, by other light workers, indigos, starseeds, everybody and anybody, right? So we're going to use all discernment, use your intuition, and only take what resonates for you. Take everything as a grain of salt. And yeah, right, so I am going to, this is going to be very short and sweet, so it's not going to be a long video. Ismail Perez has got a live coming up shortly, in a couple hours, so any questions that you might have, take down some notes, right? Any questions that you might have, take down some notes and share them. Ask those questions, bring those questions to Ismail Perez's live and ask him any question, right? Any question that you might have regarding what I'm going to share with you guys, or regarding anybody that you follow or share, that shares information, right? Knowledge, wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom is what I like to call it, because that's what it is. And we're here on Earth School, learning all that we can, and yeah, growing and expanding, right? I also had a word come in earlier this morning, and the word was about soul, right? Soul is 5D consciousness. Now this came through this morning and I thought, well, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. When you are still asleep, right, you haven't experienced awakening, you're still living according to programs, right? Living according to programs, living according to your old life and living according to your old life and to your old ways and the 3D matrix, right? When you're living according to those, you are still in a 3D matrix programs, and it's not the soul, okay? It is a 3D ego and devil energy, all right? So according to your programs that have been downloaded right in here, and you live according to that, and you live by those standards. It's like ego, right? Ego is like full of separation, it is full of manipulation, it is narcissist, it is what they term as haters will hate, right? And all that kind of yahoo and things that go on in the programs, right? So in the 5D soul, which is when you experience an awakening, you become the 5D soul. You are the 5D soul. 5D soul is God, source, creator. 5D soul is unconditional love, right? Pure and divine and unconditional love. And so, yeah. And so when you are in 5D soul, right, when you've experienced your awakening, when you have, come to that place of dark night of the soul and stripping away, right, all the programs, stripping away all the wounds, healing all the wounds and stripping away all the 3D matrix downloads, right? So you're unlearning and then relearning. So you come back into, when you come into 5D soul, you are actually, it is rejuvenizing, it is divine, it is powerful, right? And you just raise up in higher frequency of higher states of consciousness awareness. So soul is a 5D matrix. We'll say it is 5D matrix. So it is like as within, so without. And what else came through is that in the 3D matrix, where it is programming, right? It is a 3D matrix and you're living according to the standards of your programs. And in your programs, you have been programmed to age yourself, right? To age yourself and celebrate a birthday every year, right? And those are programs that are like downloaded into your psyche, so that every year you're going to have a birthday. You're going to age yourself, or you can age yourself by doing other things like smoking cigarettes, things like that, eating the wrong type of food, right? Eating the wrong type of food that is just going to make you put on weight and also look much, much older than you really are, or accumulate health issues and things like that, right? Eating the wrong food. Also, things like beverages, right? Beverages tend to make us look older as well. So what I'm saying is that a lot in the 3D program is actually aging us. And so when we experience an awakening of the soul, it is 5D soul, which means that there's a pause on aging. It is an age reversal, or it is an age pause, right? You just stop aging and you stay youthful and young, right? So 5D soul is youthfulness, and it is a reversal in age, and it doesn't celebrate getting old anymore. It does not celebrate that, because the truth is that we are not meant to be old. We are divine and beautiful and powerful, and we remain young and that vibrant and high frequency energy vibration. So that came through, and I wanted to share that with you. And so as within, so without. So if you are 5D soul and you've experienced that awakening, you're going to be so happy and excited to know that, you know, you can stay young, you can stay vibrant, you can stay youthful, right? So yeah, all right, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, all right, so okay, you got that right. So 3D matrix is a program where you're aging your vessel, your avatar, your body, all right? And the awakened soul, which has experienced awakening, is age reversal. So there is no more aging, it is just a pause on that, all right? Okay guys, let's delve into discernment and what that is, okay guys? And let's learn how we can use discernment. All right, and I am going to open up a window. There we go, let some air in. Nice. Maybe we'll let some air in on the other side as well. There we go, airflow. Woohoo. Okay. All right guys, thanks for being here. And here we go. Discernment. So without using ego judgment, test the personal resonance of people, events and circumstances that you choose to engage with or exchange with, determining which is either aligned to your personal resonance or not aligned to your personal resonance. In that moment, there is no right or wrong answer, only personal resonance and choice. That answer may change continually in different timelines moving forward, depending on when you ask the question and what powers of discernment are being cultivated. Learning personal discernment builds our necessary boundaries to discover what is productive and supportive for fulfilling our spiritual path or not. Strong discernment allows for continual productive growth and for the effect of use of our personal energies and focused attention. By upholding our personal boundaries and applying discernment towards all things that we focus our energy and our attention upon, we are more effectively managing our consciousness and life force. So let's have a look at relationship and mastery guideline. Relationship mastery guideline has 9 basic steps and is a service to others method based in the law of one and cultivating God Sovereign Free or GSF behavior, while reaping the mutual energetic benefits of experiencing more spiritual connection and increasing love and appreciation returning back from others to you. So improving our compassionate communication with others, improving our relating skills, personality and in group dynamics is a skill set that will go a long way to serve your mission. With that in mind, we set forth a few guidelines to remember when communicating with others or relating with others. The 6th step is developing discernment in the source of your thoughts, actions and behavior, and those places and things where one places their energy, focus and attention. Does it serve your spiritual purpose and personal development? Wow. Let's find out and see. And so personal resonance, one must grow in spiritual maturity to be able to discern what is in alignment for you personally without judgment and what others may think of your choices. As you allow yourself to be who you really are as an embodiment of soul, purposed truth, you will allow all others to be exactly who they need to be. Period. At this level of spiritual growth, your inner serenity and state of inner peace will upset or baffle many around you. Stay sincere anyway, right? Stay sincere anyways. We will need the commitment, courage and strength to stand in our personal soul truth and its purpose, no matter what. Our soul fulfillment is the mirror for those souls' fulfillment and is the highest contribution to services to others that one can make to the world. After we have made the commitment, we will need to learn how to be energetically impeccable with our soul truth and its discernment as we move forward. A committed personal spiritual framework to help you develop discipline over negative ego programming or limiting behavior will support you immensely. It needs not be an elaborate framework, and the simple principles of the law of one is golden rule. As in, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Always speak compassion. Or what would Jesus do, right? What would Jesus do in those situations? So choose a spiritual framework that has personal meaning and relevance for you. You may find you decide to gather small pearls of wisdom from many different spiritual philosophies to create your own personal spiritual framework to help support creating one's personal necklace of truth. And so, spiritual ethics of trust. Trustworthiness is based on ethical principles, which include the principles of strong and moral character and what we are as persons, and the principle of competence. You may have faith in the strong moral character of a person, but not in their competence as leader. You may trust them as a friend, but you may not trust them to provide clear leadership. Alternatively, you may trust their intellectual and technique competence, but lack confidence in their ethics or moral character. These are extremely important points of which to consider when making evaluation on ethical conduct and building trust between any person, group, organization, or etc. We are not judging any person as good or bad. We are cultivating discernment and determining appropriate level of trust with a person. Are they trustworthy as well as ethical? We can accurately access this if we pay attention to patterns and understand the critical role of trustworthiness plays in building trust to make the correct decision for ourselves. And so energetic balance increases discernment when we are in energetic balance with ourselves. We are in balance with our spiritual self, our heart, and we cease to have great personal turmoil or suffering. This is how we become increasingly healthy and peaceful. When we are emotionally healthy and peaceful, we are able to access our spiritual self and heart intelligence easily, and we greatly increase our accurate levels of higher sensory perception and discernment levels. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. I hope you do too. And so to improve peace in a largely dysfunctional world, we will require to develop our personal discernment in order to assess conditions accurately. This may require behavior guidelines which help us to overcome the insanity of the archontic deception behavior and their anti-life forces which abuse its mechanism. So, to understand the polarity of the world of forces on Earth and identify how satanic force methods are used every day to destroy the feeling heart and soul of human beings, let's review both sides of spiritual health behaviors, GSF, and spiritual abusive behaviors, AD. Spiritually healthy behaviors naturally connect one with God Source and Christ and are God sovereign and free. GSF behavior, spiritually abusive behaviors, disconnect you. And this is true. When you are separated from Source, right? There is in 3D matrix programming, you are separated from Source, separated from the soul. So it's just going to cause all kinds of abuse and low vibration energy, right? It's going to be very, very dense, so to say, or speak. And so spiritually abusive behaviors disconnect you from God and Christ and are prompted in the archontic deception behavior or AD behaviors. When we are disconnected from our spirit in an extreme emotional and mental turmoil, we have little to no discernment of accurate conditions, nor the ability to make clear and informed decisions. And which is true, because you can't make these informed decisions when you are mentally in turmoil, right? So you're mentally in turmoil and you can't make any of these decisions when all of that is going on. And so it's a low vibration, it is a low frequency, and yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of turmoil going on with that. And so the goal with discernment, right? The goal with discernment as guideline is to identify and locate these spiritual abusive AD behaviors in yourself, others, and in any external organization of which you participate, and to transform them through practicing GSF behaviors. And so all decisions one is able to make from an informed position by identifying AD behavior will increase personal discernment and energetic resonance of GSF in one's life, right? So the only thing any person can change is themselves, right? Through their heart responses and behaviors. Change starts within. And let me remind you guys, because change takes time, doesn't it? We can't make things happen overnight. It's not just going to happen that way. Alright? So we've got to make changes one step at a time, and it does take time, doesn't it? So a little progress is better than actually no progress at all. Alright? So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys and let you know about that. So little progress is better than no progress. Alright? Change actually takes time. Okay, guys? Alright. So discernment of directing energy. Alright? And in regard to the use of creation symbols, all those sacred geometries that are hijacked for negative purposes, such as STS and for black magic. This is something that each one of us has to find personal discernment in, what we connect with and what we feel connected to. And so generally, what is potent way to gain deeper clarity is to first stabilize the body and to learn how to be consistent with your 12D shielding, right? And to use it as a boundary test with what is known as the GSF tirade, which is God Sovereign Free. Okay, so yeah, we just got to look at those things and, you know, just remind ourselves and to keep going, right? Keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving, keep going, right? So where did I get up to? Alright, so generally what is potent way to gain deeper clarity is to first stabilize the body and to learn how to be consistent with the 12D shielding and to use it as a boundary test with what is known as the GSF. So when you encrypt your 12D shield with God Sovereign Free, what you are basically saying is, I'm only allowing that which interacts with me to be of full resonance with God Sovereign and Free. That's what we're saying, guys, right? So we are connected to Source. When we are in soul, we are divinely connected to Source, to I would say to Great Spirit, Mother, Father God, the living God, the Most High God, right? That's who we're connected to. So when we are in 5D soul, we are connected to Source. Alright? When we are in 3D physical matrix and programming, we are separated. And because in 3D matrix, right, in the 3D programs that we have grown up with all our lives, it's in separation. That is separation. 3D matrix is separation. 5D matrix is connection. It is connected to Source. It is unified with Source, Creator, the living God. Alright? Alright, so keep going. Where did I get up to? Oh yeah. Alright. And so when you are able to develop some proficiency with that, doing a 12D shield encrypted with your God Sovereign Free triad, and then you use this as a boundary test for sacred geometries, right? Sacred geometries and sacred geometries and everything else to get better discernment about the quality of energy, okay? So the quality of energy and everything like that. Alright, so anything that you come across, you want to feel what level of resonance you have with it, and to feel and discern the body's resonance to this coding or symbolism, because of the reversals, and some of which has been discussed many times in regards to the Metatronic reversal field. Alright? Okay, well, alright, keep going. So fear clouds discernment. Is there even such a thing? Well, let's learn about it, right? Remember that fear would cloud, or it does cloud our discernment. Fear clouds your discernment, doesn't it? It sure does. And we can't make righteous and clear judgments. We can't make clear decisions, So when we're feeling fear in our body, it confuses our brain and neurology messaging, which scrambles our inner compass. When we feel a loss and confused and spun out in fear, we've lost center and we've lost our inner directional compass. All of us have an inner compass that is our spiritual guidance system. It will lead us to safety, and it will make the best choice for us at all times, if we can indeed listen to it, right? If we can listen to our compass, we're going to make right decisions, right choices, and we're going to be okay, all right? But we have to remove the fear. And how do we remove fear? Simple. We replace it with unconditional love. Oh my God, you guys. We just reach up, right? Reach up as high as we possibly can, and we just anchor all that beautiful love right here in our hearts, right? And fill our hearts with more and more unconditional and beautiful love. It's how we dismantle fear, just like that. There is no fear in love, guys. Okay? There is fear in conditioned love. Now, conditioned love is 3D matrix. Unconditional love is 5D soul. There you go. Alright. And so, yeah. So we have to remove the fear, and we have to remove lack of trust in our relationship with our higher spirit and God. And at the same time, we must make the effort to not become stuck in magical thinking, as God and Spirit helps those who are willing to help themselves and put forth in effort, right? Put forth all efforts to make that happen. And so we are here on the earth to learn spiritual lessons as well as help support the ascension process. And so, you know, as we incarnated here on planet Earth, let me tell you something quickly, that when we incarnated here on planet Earth, we came here to anchor in our light into planet Earth. That is one part of our mission and purpose for being here and incarnating into these vessels, or awakening into these vessels, to anchor our beautiful light into planet Earth. Now, what was the plan for that and why we had to do that? The plan was, as we raise the energy frequency vibration of the planet, right, together, right, millions and millions and millions of starseeds, way showers, light workers, as we anchor our light into planet Earth and raise the energy frequency vibration, guys, we bring about an awakening of souls. Many, many, many more souls to awaken, right? That's what the purpose was, to anchor our light into planet Earth. So we raise up that frequency energy vibration of the planet, and then it causes like a wave all the way across planet Earth, across the globe, and it brings about awakening of other souls. Yes, and that is what we truly want, isn't it? Absolutely. Alright, so I just wanted to slip that in there, and let's keep going. So at the same time, we must make a lot of effort and not to become stuck in magical thinking, as God and Spirit helps those who are willing to help themselves. So we are here on this earth to learn spiritual lessons as well as help support the ascension process, right? And so that's all part of the ascension process, is to anchor our light into planet Earth and also raise the energy frequency vibration of the Earth. And as our planet ascends, we also ascend with her. As she ascends, there comes a great awakening all across the globe, all across the planet, for souls and for the collective, for people, right? Awesome. Alright, so all of us must learn to overcome our fears. Remember, replace fear with love, unconditional source, God's love. Okay, so yeah, to overcome fear, which dissolves the darkness that exists within the layers of the mind, so that we become free of mental bondage. When we are no longer controlled by fear-based belief systems and reactions, we can stop allowing fear bondage loops and dark spirits that attract to make an internal dwelling inside our body, mind and emotions. When we've cleared out these internal dark dwellings, right, these are also called demonic houses, so I'll just put that out there. The spaces where there was darkness are now filled with light, and in this state is a tangible experience of mental and emotional freedom from fear. There are no more automatic impulses that tantalize or internalize the frequency of fear or that darkness. Alright guys, and there you have it. That is what I wanted to share with you guys about discernment and learning all about that, and sharing a little bit of my own wisdom and spin and take on what discernment is, but also just letting you know what we incarnated here on planet Earth, always being reminded, right, always being reminded of who we are. Never ever forget who you are. Alright, always remember who you are. When you go out into the community, when you go grocery shopping, when you go to town, whenever it is that you have to go out into the community, always take that with you. Okay, remember who you are. You are 5D consciousness, higher states of consciousness awareness. Alright, you are soul, spirit, consciousness. You are source. That's who you are. And you know what? Remember who you are. Alright guys, always take that with you. And as I said before, Ishmael's going to do it live soon, so any questions that you might have, bring those questions to his live, ask him, fire away. He loves it when he gets brand new questions, because it's like, I'm pretty sure he's getting tired of answering the same questions that he has answered in the other 100 of videos that he has already made. So it's kind of like anything on repeat is like, okay, go watch my videos now. All the answers are there, all the questions that you're asking are there, but when it comes to fresh questions, yeah, fire away. Ask him as much as you can with all amazing and new questions. Alright you guys, that is it for now, and yeah, I am not disappointed or sad about my video being taken down by YouTube. I'm totally okay with that, and you know what, it just means that I have to use discernment and I have to tiptoe on shells next time. So yeah, so try not to use certain words. I don't know, I mean, there are words that we already know and that are listed in YouTube, and YouTube bots pick up on those words, and as soon as they get hold or wind of that word, yeah, your video is going to be a no-show. And this is what I've learned, is that when we do lives and we say certain things, right, those bots pick it up and then they cut your video off just like that. Okay, so that explains that why Ishmael Perez, when he goes live, and he does a live, and then next minute he's like halfway through his video and it gets shut off, it gets cut down right in that moment of when he's talking. And it's only because the bots, they pick up certain words, right, and those certain words cause the live to shut down automatically, just like that. So yeah, trust me guys, I have done it a few times. I have made lives and I've got through them, not all the way to the end, but I've got through, say, like about 20 minutes of it, and then next minute it gets shut off just like that. And I thought, okay, there's no point in putting that video up because it's been taken down and it's been I just end up deleting it. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support. And if you like this video, there will be more videos on this side or that side or either side. So please give it a thumbs up, and also if you have any comments, drop them in the comment box down below. I would really appreciate that. I love interacting with you. And also come and join us on our Guardian Alliance Telegram chat group page. You will love it there. You can just share your information, whatever it is that you want to share, right? There are no rules, there are no house rules in our Telegram chat group, and everybody are adults and they can monitor themselves, right? We don't have monitors or anything like that. Alright, okay guys, I love you. I've got to go, but thank you for watching, thank you for being here. I appreciate all subscribers, everybody who shares, and everyone who watches. I love you so much. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Alright, have a great day. Alright, don't have a good day, have a great day. I love you. See you on the next video. Bye.